जो खाने में पौष्टिक तत्व की कमी को भर देते हैं। आई सर्टिफाइड, वेयर फूड इज फोर्टिफाइड।
Hello and welcome to this special episode of Head On. We have a very esteemed guest today with us, who is an author at heart, the lawyer by profession, politician by passion, and a statesman in his complete conduct. We have with us outgoing Governor of Goa, P. Sreedharan Pillai ji.
Namaskar.
Sir, let me thank you for accepting our invitation for this interview. And you have been a people's governor. I can say it with authority. You have traveled in nooks and corners of Goa. Culturally, you have understood Goa better than many Goans also. So, let me start this interview by asking that simple question: how has Goa treated you? You are from God's own country, and we call ourselves the heaven on earth. So, how has been this experience?
So I am fully satisfied, and I am very happy that Goa taught me many things. People are good at heart, God-fearing, and there was no serious dispute between various religious groups, caste groups, or language groups. So everybody is giving love and affection to me, and as a governor, I am bound to do service to the people, and Goa was a good place for that.
So, you have traveled state extensively. You have met number of people. You have met more number of people than probably any previous governor even attempted to. What are the major problems of this state that came to your notice, and how did you try to deal with them?
So there will be more persistent effort is needed for protecting the culture, beauty, and of course traditional way of life. I am not saying that you will have to be against the modern developments in the world. So both may be. The traditional Goa, its culture, its type of agricultural operation has to be given importance. At the same time, equal or more importance for the modern devices also may be given. That is my.
So one major issue that we always hear in Goa is about the environment, and people are very passionate about environment here, just like they are in your state also. And there is a consistent concern that as far as the politicians of Goa are concerned, they are not equally sensitive towards the issues of environment. Do you also feel so, that they are doing enough?
Environment, maximum possible extent our ruling party, opposition parties, and criticizing people, everybody is doing their maximum. But there is a limit. So if you are that environment protection in our old way, it is in terms of words, we can appreciate that. That our device, Indian device, and Goan device also, we are not saying that exploit the nature. So nature and human beings, they are both complementary to each other. That is our basic concept. And we see in the entire other world, humanistic, everything is for human beings. So we can use it. That is why exploit the term we can call exploit the nature. Instead of that, our concept, original Indian concept is different. That pro nature's interest. Some word also is there. So pro nature, protecting each and every creature in this world, and nature also be protected. This is in our blood. That is there.
But do you think, as far as our politicians are concerned, I am not talking about ruling or opposition, I am talking about politicians as a class, are doing enough to protect Goa's environment?
Goa's environment, of course, limitations are there. So for the development of human beings in the entire world, innovations are there, no device are there, agricultural operation also different things are there. So you see now classic example of that agricultural operation is Israel. Israel's agricultural operation is adopted by almost all countries in the world now, because you be so barren land and other difficult atmosphere was there. But they proved themselves that there is a wonderful thing in their advancement in agriculture. So suppose that agriculture development is there, green revolution and all other things are there. So can we send person that ecocentric approach based on agriculture and other things, the old system? So we will have to adopt that. We are forced for that. Our green revolution also, new types of things we adopted. So our traditions, so Anobhadra Kradavo and the Vichandaga. Let noble thoughts come from everywhere. We are prepared to receive it. So that concept is there. At the same time, from time immemorial, there is a tradition for our country, history for our country, and dharma is a basis. So both may be taken into consideration equally, or that without contradicting, we will have to go that. That is, I think, in Goa that is going on. But my mindset of the people, for example, in climbing this coconut tree, now 100 rupees per tree.
Yeah.
If a person, able-bodied person, according to my studies, he can every day, from morning to the evening, 50 or 60, then 100 rupees per income may be more than the governor. So that possibility is there, but people are not available. And fisheries, fishing operation, after COVID, we are in a decreasing trend. Why? Orissa and Bihar people were mainly doing that job here. After that COVID period and other things, they were reluctant to come. So that is why in certain areas, fishing operations not properly, we are not able to use that fish and that wealth for us. So that is why I am saying our new generation also, present generation also, let us give respect to any job. Only white collar job alone is there. That concept, I don't know whether spread in Kerala and Goa, and the youngsters are not prepared to. An agricultural operation, he never, the father and son, never prepared to come to agricultural operation field. This types of approach, of course, through our proper, I think, proper approach, the mental attitude of the people has to be changed.
So one thing that we always talk about Goa is this politics of defection. And you have also seen too many defections since you came here. What is your thought process when it comes to defection? Our MLAs shifting lock, stock and barrel to either party. We have seen it in the past, they shifting towards one party. Now we are seeing them shifting towards another party. When you look at this kind of politics, what do you think?
Subject to correction, because I am saying from my memory, the legislation in India passed defection because of some incidents. Contributory factors from Goa was also there, according to my information. I am not thorough with that. So that defection aspect, that law has to be accepted by everybody, and competent authorities are there. And if he is having any challenge, they can go to court also. So many rulings also are there. So defection law I am accepting fully. But at the same time, in JP movement and other in 1975, 77, during emergency and prior to emergency, I was a student leader and I attached to JP movement, and at that time ABBP, also an office bearer of Kerala state. then I would like to say one thing. The people's right to withdraw an MLA or withdraw the power enjoying people, elected people, that also was a slogan. I am not saying that I am not either support or opposite. That slogan was also there. The larger concept of democracy, who is supreme? People are supreme. Constitution is supreme. Because Constitution is itself, who is the authority or owner of the Constitution? People. And that is why in last portion, last clause, 395, Article 395, we set aside as repeal in the 1947 Independence Act and 1935 Government of India Act, repeal. That is main act repeal. If main act repeal, then legal concept under the General Clause Act is that if main act goes, the other also goes.
Yes.
But we have, even then our Constitutional Assembly members, they were vigilant about all that. They repealed under Article 395 and given all the powers, we the people. So that is why I am not fully interpreting things.
But when people elect a person and after getting elected, he decides to change sides, don't you think that is a betrayal of people?
No. Then if it is there are certain clauses are there. If one person is violated and court can finally, speaker is there, speaker is authority,
Initial authority,
but
Yeah.
they can do that. Then also we will give a system says you will give an opportunity to him to explain under what circumstance. And on that basis a decision is taken that is unappealable. At least writ jurisdiction is there, and Supreme Court and High Court special power is there under the writ jurisdiction. They can examine it. So there the interpreting authority is not the people as such. And then also if certain people are resigning from the party and again go to the verdict of the people.
Yes.
That system is there. That we will have to improve that system if necessary.
Second problem that many of us talk in Goa is about a weak opposition. There is a very heavy ruling side and there is a very minuscule opposition. Does that create imbalance in a democratic setup like ours?
No, the law never insists how much opposition. So only for recognized opposition, this much is required.
Yes, the minimum number
is
Yes.
required. But depends on, you see, what is democracy? Basic right, right to differ. So in every system, we will say Indian democracy's importance is that we will give maximum importance to the opposition as well. And that is why we can see that opposition leaders required number is not there. Even then equivalent status is given to the opposition leader. At that time Shyam Prasad Mukherjee, A.K. Gopal became, because number was not there in the parliament. That is our tradition. So basic thing under the is that right to differ. Right to differ is fully accepted in our parliamentary system, and I accept that during emergency period or Srimati Gandhi's 1970 to 80, that those period there was some foul play was there.
I'm not asking you to take names, but are there any politicians that troubled you?
No trouble.
No, I'm not saying troubled in a physical way. I'm saying troubled in mental way. That what is this guy doing?
Only that that aspect is that the university, of course, it is the university is an autonomous body. Only governor can, as a chancellor, in certain cases I will have to, my consent is required. All other things that an autonomous body. That autonomous body, I don't know, when one nominal political party and their his cousin is also a press worker, making all Dhotiwalas are
Allegations, yeah.
Dhotiwalas are two. Vice Chancellor also happened to be a person. That is a list given to the government, and on that government system, I have elected him. 3 names were given. Out of that, one I selected. So he also
there was no favoritism.
So no favoritism. So dhoti I am using because as a lawyer I always left pant. And our honorable Prime Minister asked me, why don't you in your just like Venkaiah Naidu, why don't you use this? And he stated me that Chinese head visited India, Madurai. I used this this shirt and mundu. Like that stated. So I am using this.
Did you feel hurt? Did you feel hurt by those?
That type of propaganda was unfortunate. I am a God-fearing person. So before I am leaving this place, now Goa University B plus, now A plus for up to 2030 it will continue. That achievement is there. Then other thing is that nomination in 2018 to 20, at least press people, I am not finding fault with the entire press of Goa. This type of propaganda, defamatory statements are making. At least they will be, they can propagate in their own way, but truth is God. Some commitment to God should be there. In 2018 to 20, just before I am reaching here, 5 persons governor can appoint, 5 persons VC can appoint, and another 5 persons or 4 or 5 persons by the chief minister. In 2000, I am challenging these people. 2018 to 20 or 21, all the 5 members to the EC was appointed by, nominated by governor. They are all from North Indian states. So that is a provision. Excellent people, you are thinking, such persons may be appointed. So that is a discretion of the governor. And Vice Chancellor, only Goan people can be appointed. That is a statute. So 5 persons just prior to me were from Mumbai, Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh and other states. Part of India. And then 2 persons appointed from Kerala, Malayalis. And prior to that also Malayali members were there. One is one Vice Chancellor, a Muslim, Abdul Salam. He was a syndicate member, he was the Vice Chancellor of Calicut University. Then after his retirement, while I was the president of Kerala BJP, because of my contact, he joined the BJP also. Now he is the Kerala State General Secretary of that person. So highly academic level as well as practical side, he was an expert person. I appointed him. And one more thing is there. During my time, first time, Hindu, Muslim, Christian, the EC members are there. Can you say a single person from other minority communities? So do justice to everybody. Everybody is cooperating. One person, I am not going to that aspect. Some is, I am told by the Vice Chancellor, I don't know whether it is correct or not. Some relatives appointment or something was that Vice Chancellor. So that may not be. Press is should be responsible.
So do justice. Number one, because this is a very, you brought out a very serious issue. 2 things, I think 2 allegations that are very troubling. Number, I would like you to respond because this is a very...
Oh, I am ready.
The first thing was using that word called Kerala lobby. How do you respond to that?
So that because is saying that's a baseless...
From Vice Chancellor to Executive
so
Council,
I can't,
that there is a favoritism. How do you respond to that?
I can't understand this type of propaganda. Himalayan lie. This University Vice Chancellor ever appointed in any your allegation. In appointing also not correct. India is my concept is our Can you point out a single person appointed by the Vice Chancellor from Kerala in any post? I can end my public life. As far as Chancellor is concerned, supervisory authority,
Yes.
autonomous body, supervisory authority. Then I told you that just prior to my term, I think 2018 to 21, I think so, or 20 or 21. You asked that politician also, some politician also behind it. I am not mentioning the name. At least God-fearing people should be there in that. One I am referring to about that. These two persons and one from Bangalore. So Hindu, Muslim, Christian. Why these people are not saying that prior to that, such types of things?
You are saying when another governor was there and the executive
No,
council was there,
no.
nobody said that
I am
this
not-
executive council was only from North India. Nobody said that. But when you came, suddenly the conversation shifted. Is that what you are saying?
No, I am unconcerned with that because I was a previous politician. In courtrooms also, I had okay. So opposition in courtroom, there will be a rival. A rival lawyer may be there. One-sided lawyer alone can decide the fate. So may be there. If you are arguing against a person, do justice to him. That your approach should be respecting him as your tribal. You are arguing, not enemy. So that principle, I would like to say, unfortunately happened, and that answer is now B plus previously, not B plus 2 plus,
Yeah.
then A plus, and A plus now not. So these types of things may be harmful to the education system in India, because I am remembering one thing. I studied all these things about 20 years or 25 years back. There was a proposal for a central university affiliated some system. At that time, Arjun Singh was the education minister, HRD minister at that time. 5 universities were suggested. Then, hue and cry from here. I am not blaming anybody. Maybe their sincerity also I accept and respect. But because of that, Goa removed and some other state. You see, now such states are getting 163 crore rupees per year from central, according to my information. I don't know what is the exact figure now.
And Goa is losing out.
Goa losing, and Goa only depending on our
State government.
Our state government 70 crores or something. How many years? So this type of a politician should.
So one more aspect, because I want you to talk about this, because you have been very, very forthright on this issue, is regarding the paper leak scandal and the subsequent report that came out. The allegation is that you remained soft in tackling that. Do you agree that you should have been a little more harsher, little more proactive, because it has turned out to be quite a big scandal?
I don't. I have no occasion to hear such an allegation. Softness is in my mind. Softness is there. That is human tendency. If you are so cruel, you can consider your opponent your opponent as an enemy. In Kerala, my literary work was latest literary book, Stories, released by Chief Minister of Kerala, Pinarayi Vijayan. In my emergency book now released,
Yeah.
I have stated something about his activities at that time.
You feel you should have been a little more harsher because of the nature of the allegation and the scandal that came out?
No allegation, no scandal. Not such things. I have
Regarding the paper leak, I am saying, not the other.
not people. I have not noted that. So far, nobody has stated like that. This type of, you see, allegation not against me as such now.
No, it's not against you. But it's saying as a chancellor, you should have acted more
Then they
firmly.
use the dhoti-walas are controlling. That is not correct. I would like to say, for the interest of the Goa and our university, these people will study things properly and not a vengeance approach to anybody, including Vice Chancellor, not me. They have not stated anything. If they stated against me, I know what is to be done. In so many cases, I myself was a complainant in 12 defamatory cases. Almost all papers, everybody's truth is with me. Then apologize before the court, and I never any pay or compensation claim. So truth is truth. Nobody can suppress and depress it.
So my final question, what do you think in these 3 years, as you have extensively traveled, what do you think has been your greatest achievement? Because people feel very connected with you. I said that you have been people's governor. The kind of places you have visited, the kind of people you have met.
So
I can see Damodar Mauza book right now on your table. What has been the greatest achievement?
Achievements, my schemes. My schemes. Even my royalty amount, final decision. Royalty amount I have given for a scheme. The scheme is Annadan. That Annadan scheme. I have given 1,30,000 rupees for that. Additional also I am giving for 3 months. Annadan scheme is there. Every day Rajbhavan is giving 100 poor people 2-time food. And another is that Kavi arts disappeared from the state. Now revived. 4 days camp was there. And that my fund and other funds you use for the purpose of more than 3,000 cancer and dialysis patient, 25,000 each giving, going to their doorsteps and giving. This may not be given much publicity by anybody because
it's a huge work.
Positive thing. This is a big building and every.
Yes.
So here for entering the public, if governor is staying here, we can't allow because security and other.
Yes.
So I am staying in an ordinary house during the last 2 years. So people's, they are supreme, and I will always accept that. And and Mizoram also same thing. When I was my first day, you see, they boycotted the swearing. At that time, opposition party was Congress there. They stated that Mizoram may not be allowed to be a dumping place of Hindu fundamentalists. But when I bid farewell from there about 23 months, and same opposition leader stated that he is the best lawyer, best governor ever seen by me. It's an asset, and that type of things are there. So we can change the people.
And I am saying, sir, your relationship with Goa continues, and all the good work started by you, I think, continues even after your departure. So pleasure talking.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Pleasure talking to you, sir.